Hello Aries, welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. My channel is still under a year old, so if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. A big thank you to all my subscribers, all of my viewers. I so appreciate all of you so much. For those of you who are new though and don't know, I'm also an author. I'm writing an action-adventure love story series on superhero twin flames. It's called Perception, the Two Yet One, book one here, which I read aloud live on Facebook, and I've uploaded all of those videos here to YouTube for you to enjoy for free. If you've already read book one or watched all those videos, know that book two is published and available. These high quality paperbacks are available for purchase from Kindle Direct Publishing for only $15.99 each plus shipping. If you have Amazon Prime, your shipping will be free. All right, everyone, welcome. Welcome back for those of you who are, who've been here before. Thank you all for being here. Now, let me just explain what we're doing here this month. Since this is the Mother Speaks Tarot channel, the Mother Energy asked me to create so that she would have an avenue to speak to the world as the Mother Energy has been suppressed and subjugated and quieted, and so she asked me to create this channel and told me the name and everything so that she would have a way to speak to everyone. So since we had Mother's Day a couple of Sundays back, I decided to take this entire month to celebrate the Mother Energy. To do that, we have received our messages from different Mother Energies. The first week of May, we received our messages from Mother Mary, Jesus's mother. The second week, we received our messages from my new Celtic goddess friend, Caradwyn. She is the Maiden, Mother, and Crone energy. Last week, we received our messages from our beautiful planet, Mother Earth. And this week, we are receiving our messages from the Divine Mother, the entire energy of her, okay? So what we have here is the Empress card from my Thoth deck, the first deck that I ever used on this channel. She is the Mother energy throughout everything, okay? And then what we have up here, there we go. Who we have up here is Durga. Durga is the Hindu goddess of the universe. She is our entire universe. And then over here, who we have is the Shekinah. This card says she's the sacred self. However, she's also known as the presence of God. Now, I know that the God is a masculine, but to me, God can also be viewed as spirit, which is both the masculine and the feminine together. And so she is the presence of spirit. She is the divine mother, basically. So, and then today is this huge full moon. Okay, it is a super moon. There is an eclipse. Today is May 26th. It doesn't matter what day you watch this reading, though. If you're attracted to it, then it's right for you. It's just I'm recording it today. So these are the energies that we're working with today. This beautiful full moon. The moon is the feminine. For those of you who don't know, this is Luna, my character Luna, and she represents the feminine. She is the moon. And this is the sun, which is my masculine sunshine, although we call him Sunny. And so having the moon here with us today is extra special. So, all right, so I'm going to explain which oracle I'm going to use at the end of the reading first before I talk about the tarot deck. I have another Alana Fairchild. Let me just fix this lighting. Hang on. There we go. This is another Alana Fairchild oracle, and I just love these. They're so deep. I will be pulling one of these cards because I'm going to read from the book, and it takes a good minute to do that. So this is the White Light Oracle by Alana Fairchild and artwork by A. Andrew Gonzalez. I've been wanting this oracle for years. Before I even knew it was an oracle, I loved the artwork. I would see it online and stuff. And so I'm using this. Everything in the universe is light. Well, almost. There's also dark energy and stuff. So that's what I'm going to be using at the end. And I love the back of the cards. Look at that. It's my white wolf. And also, I used to draw this star when I was a child. So it's this kind of stuff that shows me that I was meant for this deck. Now, oops, oh, I forgot to put on my bracelet here. Now, I kind of like my decks to kind of match. You know how the Divine Tarot, with all the fairy tales from around the world, the artwork goes very well with this deck, the Legendary Ladies. And so I just felt like this particular deck went really well with the White Light Oracle deck. And so I borrowed it from my sister. This is my sister's deck. The Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot deck by Matt Hughes. It is just so lovely, so feminine. I was going to get this one too, you know, but she got it. So I'm just borrowing it from her. And I just, you know, they're just very lovely and feminine. So that's what I'll be using today. Also, I got another cute little deck, little tiny one to clarify with. If I need to clarify, I'm going to use this, the Tarot of the Cloisters. I found this in a store a little while back. Now, I can't say who created this deck or who did the artwork because they have nothing. There is not even like a little insert or a book. This is just the Tarot of the Cloisters that just showed up. So no artist, no creator. So anyway, the reason I chose these though is because of sacred geometry. In sacred geometry, straight lines are masculine and curved lines are feminine. And so this is another round deck, and it looks like stained glass. It's really pretty. So if I need to clarify, I'm going to use that because these are little round cards for the mother. All right. So let's get this going here. As a reader, I read minor arcana cards as messages about your free will. I read major arcana cards as messages about your divine blueprint. That is the plan that you made for your life before you incarnated so that you would encounter and hopefully learn certain deep lessons of life that when learned raise both the vibration and wisdom level encoded in your soul. We do have free will, so it's possible to go down in vibration in a lifetime, but if you can manage to raise your vibration and your wisdom lifetime after lifetime, you eventually get to a life where you are so wise, so high vibrational that you are able to become what is called enlightened, and we all know that enlightened people can bring a great deal of positive change to our planet. So when I'm looking at your major arcana, it is kind of like dealing with fate, but not really because of the free will. However, there are times when we write things into our divine blueprint that we absolutely just cannot change no matter how hard we try. And those are indicated to me by the Wheel of Fortune card, which you don't have. And we do write those into our divine blueprint. Okay? So, also, before we get started, I just wanted you guys to know I am going to be taking next week off. There will be no readings, no personal readings. In fact, that's all starting on Friday. So I won't have any readings out next week, so I'll be back after that. Allison needs a vacation, so that's what I'm going to be doing. All right, so here we go. At the heart of everything, Aries, you've got the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so the Nine of Swords, now I do also like to stick with the energies of the decks that I use, and the focus of the Nine of Swords in the reverse for this deck is, it says objectivity, perception, recovery, and revelation. While this is, nightmares and overthinking, This right here is you've come to a place where you may have had some sort of revelation. You are now looking at something more objectively, and you've changed your perception. And there's been some sort of recovery involved here. So there's that. I'm trying to read these cards faster so that I don't have such long videos, guys. I really am trying, but as I do this, I get so many more messages now because I'm getting more intuitive. You know, it's like using a muscle. Once you use it more, the next thing you know, you've got some skill developed here. Okay, now okay. So this is what's at the heart of everything here. I'm not trying to get ahead of myself. I get ahead of myself. Sorry, guys. This is the energy that is crossing that new perception, that new objectivity that you're having or you're going to have. And this is the Four of Pentacles. And so your first energy here is air energy, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius energy, a thought process. You may even have gone through some worries, but now you're seeing things differently. Okay, that's basically what that means. So what we've got here crossing that energy, I believe, is how you're feeling now. Okay, because this card doesn't really have a position. It just says this energy that is crossing it. And for me as a reader, this what this card means changes with almost every reading. So if you haven't already come to this revelation here, okay, you will be, and I think this is how you're going to feel after it. Okay, so this is Earth energy, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus energy. A lot of the times this is the miser card. Okay, this is when you're holding back and all that. But this particular tarot, it isn't. This is why I check these tarots, because I believe these tarot decks are what give us these different messages here. So it's when it's in the reverse in this particular deck that this means greed and miserliness. Okay, so I wasn't really feeling that anyway. I was like, what is going on here? So that's Spirit's like, well, the Divine Mother, check the book. So what this is in this particular deck, when it's right side up, is stability, control, influence, and security. So this revelation that you just got here is helping you to feel more stable. You're more in control. Okay, and you may feel like you now have some sort of influence, but you're definitely feeling a certain sense of security in this new perception that you have achieved. Now, the next card that we read is the card that is at the root of everything, and this is the Family card. More Pentacles, more Earth energy. This is the family that you come from. That's why we have this older man here, and then a younger man, and then a dog. What it represents is the family that you come from. It represents the see the grapes. To me, that is abundance. Okay, so also the Ten of Pentacles is it can be a lot of stuff. It can be like a lot of money. Okay, this can be an inheritance. This is the energy that's at the root of everything. There may be some sort of inheritance that you are attempting to bring in. Now, the Four of Pentacles is also, this is referencing stability. In the Thoth deck that I have over here, the Four of Pentacles is building a new foundation when it's right side up. Okay, so I feel like those two decks are kind of vibing with this particular Four of Pentacles. Okay, so you are now building a new foundation for this family. that I think you're trying to build, or this inheritance that you're trying to bring in. It could be even something like a spiritual birthright. Okay, so what does it say for this particular? Yeah, this just says wealth, achievement, family, satisfaction. Yeah, so that this particular card is meant to be read with my intuition rather than with this little book here, because so this is what it is for you. The root of everything is a happy family. The root of everything is being more of this safety and security with money, with your earthly life, with building. Okay, this has to do with building, because you've got this, you know, new foundation. It's like this is, you're just now starting it, and this is what it's going to be. Okay. The next energy that we read is the energy in your recent past that is moving out of your life at this time. Okay, so this is the Five of Pentacles. And I'm not even gonna, I don't feel like I need to check the little book for this one. I feel like this is just you. In the most recent past, you may have been feeling left out in the cold. Okay, and we have a little bit of a progression here. A progression is when you have numbers that come after one another, and especially in the same suit. So we have the Four of Pentacles and then the Five. Okay, so this is moving out of your life. This is coming in. So it doesn't have to be like in order. Okay, but right now you're at the beginning stages of something. And so I just feel like this is going to, since this is moving out of your life, it's almost like skipping a step. Not skipping a step, but being done with one, perhaps. Okay. Now, 4 and 5, the 5 means you're halfway there of whatever you are trying to accomplish here. Okay. So you may have also been having to watch your money. Okay, you may have been feeling like you don't have enough. But since you've got this security, that's all over now. This is moving out. Okay? I like to see the Five of Pentacles moving out of people's lives. Now, these two for me as a reader are, whoops. Oh, sorry guys, hang on. Okay, sorry guys. I knocked something over. I had to pick it up. Now, so for me as a reader, these next two cards are future cards. I don't know if I said that. So we read this one first. So far what we've got is air and earth. And now we've got water, and you do have some fire. Okay. Now, this is coming up in your near future. And what we have here is the Page of Cups. Now, the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy here. Now, for me, the page, well, they're all messengers. Okay. They can also be young people. This is one of the people cards. So there may be a young water sign coming into your life with a message or something. But you know, what I'm really feeling from this particular, I think this is a message. I'm not sure if this is going to be like an actual person, but something has stirred someone's emotions. Whenever I get a Page of Cups, and it includes the fish popping out of the cup, that I just kind of imagine this little fish, you know, like going like this. So it's like it's like someone has stirred someone's emotions. I don't know. It could be you. This could be a message from someone who has stirred your emotions. Okay. It could be a younger person, but what I'm feeling, sometimes when it's a young page and it's an adult, it's because they're not, because this is their energy. They could be childlike inside, which is really great. Not childish. Childish isn't all that great, but childlike is really nice. This is love energy, intuition, energy. So this is someone I may receive a message of love here. Yeah, okay, so she says, check the book. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, this still goes in with what I'm saying here. For this deck, it says confidence, happiness, contentment, and insight. Okay. So I believe that those are, part of this message, but there's something about insight. When I'm reading a card and I'm told to check the book, there's usually a word or two of them that really stick out to me, and that's the reason why. And this one, it's insight more than anything else. The confidence, happiness, and contentment does seem to go with this, the Four of Pentacles. Okay, with this security, and you're feeling better, not left out in the cold, not worried about your money so much anymore, building a new foundation. So whatever this message is may affect this, or it might be because of this, but it's connected to this, but it's going to give you even more insight. You just got some insight here with the Nine of Swords in reverse, some sort of revelation. This message about love, someone's emotions being stirred up, is also going to give you some more insight somehow, okay? So the next energy that we read here is the Tower. All right. So this is your energy. Your energy is in the Tower card. This is a sudden... Sorry, I'm just looking at the imagery because this is what I'm being told to do. Look at the imagery. There's going to be another revelation. Yeah, this is all about insight. Insight here, a revelation here. So this could be an epiphany. This message could change everything. Okay? And somebody's mask is going to be taken off. I just heard ripped off. Whoa. This is going to be a big moment. Sometimes you have a Tower moment, and it's not that bad. Okay, it changes everything. And the example that I always use is food. Like if you one day you realize you don't want to eat a certain food anymore, and then you don't. That's an epiphany that changes your life. However, this is the third card now of some sort of insight, some sort of epiphany. And since this is, I feel like this is, we start with this one and then this one and then boom. That is the accumulation. That is the big one. What am I trying to say? It's like a... This is a shocking revelation. And, okay, so when the Tower falls, it is because it was not built on a strong foundation. You've got this, the card of building a new foundation. That's what I was just saying, that in the Thoth deck that I have the Empress card from here, this is, it's all about rebuilding a new foundation because the Tower has already fallen. So you have this whole building a new foundation and then the Tower. Yeah, this is going to be a big moment, guys. It's going to change everything, I heard. Has something to do with love. This is your hope. Now, I was told to look in the book for this one, okay? Because for me, this page of wands, so now you have another page here, more messengers, okay? And this is your energy, wands, fire energy, along with Leo and Sagittarius. This is this is, so when I looked this up in the book, it was kind of confusing. It says lazy, pessimism, unfocused, and arrogance. How could that be your hope? A message, like, because these are messengers. A message of lazy, pessimistic, unfocused arrogance. And this is also your own energy here. Maybe there's a young fire sign in your life that, okay, I don't understand why that would be a hope card, so I'm going to go ahead and clarify. Divine Mother, what's up with this card here? I am not the most elegant shuffler, guys. Please give me one card to clarify this. Thank you. Manifestation. Something that you're manifesting. In your own energy. You wouldn't want to manifest lazy pessimism and unfocused and arrogance energy for yourself, would you? Okay, you know what? I still don't understand this, but maybe you do. I'm not an Aries. I don't have Aries in my chart. So just going to have to leave that up to you. Now, here is your current state of being. You're at the beginning. You may have just been given a gift. You may have just, this is a new beginning in your health and your wealth. This is the Ace of Pentacles. And so this is like a new earthly life. This is a new divine seed to be planted. A lot of the times you will see this with just one hand, but here you've got another one that reminds me very much of this here. Like this is often how the figure in the Four of Pentacles holds the pentacles. They hold it over their heart, but that's when they're being guarded, yet still that's the image it's bringing to mind. This is a new beginning in life. You're in your life, and oh, they're pointing out this mountain. There's something to do with a mountain. Oh. New life, which is why you are now building a new foundation. So this is a weird fear card. The Ace of Wands. This is your own energy again. These feel negative to me, and that's why I don't get it. I don't understand why. Well, let's go ahead and clarify this Ace of Wands. Divine Mother, whoop. Let's clarify. What is this? Oh, that's okay. Put these two and then use this one. Queen of Wands. This is all your energy, Aries. Is this you or someone else? Are you the King of Wands and this is the Queen, or is this you or another fire sign perhaps? Maybe you don't want a new beginning with another fire sign in your life. Someone who holds Queen energy. Doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman, it doesn't. The Queen of Wands is somebody who is very confident and beautiful and smart. She looks good, she smells good, she's magnetic, she's attractive, she's independent, she's strong-minded. You're afraid of a new beginning with this? I don't understand, but I don't have to, like I said. You probably understand, but I don't in this particular reading. Okay, so this is the potential outcome for you, the Four of Cups. So this is your second four. We started out with a 4, and now we're ending with a 4. So angel number 44. 4 plus 4 also equals 8, something to do with eternity. Now, or maybe even the Strength card. Now, this is the 4 of Cups, and this is apathy. This is when you don't see the beauty of life around you. You see this person is, they're well dressed, they've got 3 cups, they're comfortable, they don't look, messed up or anything. Now, and like I was saying, in the Thoth deck, the 4 of Cups is about luxury. It's about having so much that you get bored with life. So this is basically boredom with life, being sick of life, and it's basically just not seeing the gift that life actually is. This cup is being offered to this person. Oh. Okay, so you don't want a new beginning with this Queen. It may be that this person offers you this cup of love and you just ignore it, don't want it. But this is coming from the universe, okay? So for those of you who understand what I'm talking about, you won't want this new beginning. If you get offered a cup of love, just understand that this is a blessing from the universe, okay? Now, this also, for some of you, if this message of love here isn't directly to you, this is you being kind of bored with life for a while, okay? So what I always tell people for advice for this particular card is whenever you feel sick of life or bored with life, or just go outside and just marvel in the miracle that is creation. Marvel in the miracle that is life, that is your life, that is you. Okay? Now, this is the underlying energy for this entire reading, and this is the 7 of Pentacles. This one I don't need to check the little book for. This is about maintaining your life. This is the underlying issue, the underlying message, the underlying energy of this entire reading is what you have invested your time in here. Okay? This is an investment. Notice how this guy is just standing there. Okay? So you're building this new foundation. If you're not diligent, then you won't have a good harvest. Also, sometimes if you don't see the miracle of life, sometimes Spirit shows it to you. So just be careful with this energy, and with this, be diligent. If he doesn't stop admiring them and just take his hoe and start getting the weeds out and watering it and continuing to just look at this as the energy of your life, okay? You've invested in this much, in these things, and you're bringing these things to fruition. If you want to have this harvest, because these are not ripe yet, you can't rush nature. You have to wait until they're ripe. Maybe that's what this is. You might be, bored because you have to wait for your fruits to ripen. But, you don't have to be bored. You can get in there and take out the weeds, take out the pests, water it, fertilize it, give it the best advantage that it can have to be the most fruitful harvest that you've ever had. Basically, this whole reading is about growing the energies. How do you invest your time and energy in your life? You can't start stuff and then not finish it and then expect everything to turn out. So this is about being diligent in your garden of life energy. Okay? All right, let's see what we can get from the White Light Oracle. Please don't forget to like, especially if this resonated with you. Don't forget to subscribe. Also hit the bell button if you want to see all my videos that I release. I don't only release tarot videos. Every now and then I'll release another kind of video. But also, please check out my books. They're part of my Divine Blueprint. It's a big chunk of why I am here. And if you fast forwarded during the beginning, just know that I am taking next week off. It'll be Memorial Day weekend this weekend. Well, it's going to be Memorial Day week for Allison and the Mother Speaks Tarot. So from Friday on, I will not be doing any readings or personal readings included all the way until next Monday, or the Monday after next, rather. Okay. Looks like my moon ran out of energy. I'm going to have to recharge it. Yep. And thank you. Okay, the Oracle of Chaldea. Chaldea or Chaldea? All right, let's see. Is 37. That equals 10, which equals 1. Okay. Hang on, guys. Okay, the air conditioning just went on and my throat dried out, so I had to take a drink of water. All righty. Pardon me. The Oracle of Chaldea. How beautiful. Continue on your healing journey with enthusiasm, but without forcing things to happen more quickly than feels natural. I was just saying that. All right. Sometimes the body will be ready to let go, whilst the mind is still holding on. At other times, the mind may need to be patient as the body processes an experience. Trust in your own timing and rhythm. There's no need to be impatient or to judge yourself. You are summoning the spiritual fortitude to tackle an issue which has previously held you back. Wow. When the time is right, the healing shall happen more easily than if you tried to push forward prematurely. Things are going to work out. Be positive. Beautiful. There are times when being present in the body and feeling our truth is challenging. We may be unsure how to hold space for our own emotional and psychological states. Humans are complex creatures, and the authentic healing journey requires us to have patience with ourselves. We need to know when it is safe to delve into a matter with full faith that, even if things feel out of control, we are connected to a powerful, supportive spiritual network and our own wisdom, and that's enough to handle whatever arises. In parentheses, it says, even if we tremble somewhat during the process. In parentheses. We can imagine that the wounded self lives in a room in the mansion of our soul. When that room has not been entered in a long time, it may have become a scary place in our minds, a place to avoid. Pardon me. That is part of how humans protect themselves. Living in such a split and defended state is not tenable forever, but for a time, it can serve a useful purpose, allowing us to build the strength and awareness we need to address the situation. We do what we can to grow and prepare to enter that room, to open it and rescue the beautiful aspect of our soul that has been waiting for such a time to come. To prepare for such a heroic healing moment, we can connect with the spiritual realms of light as a source of love and strength. During such downtime with the divine, we can learn about ourselves beyond our wounded parts. While we know we have some healing to do, we also understand that alongside our vulnerability there is courage, wisdom, and confidence. By acknowledging our wounds and also affirming our strengths, we ready ourselves to take our next steps. Hang on, I gotta turn the page. The Chaldean is the devotee to the light of spirit. When the oracle of Chaldea comes to you, it is an encouragement to rely on the light. Embrace practices that help you feel connected to the light. Grow your trust in the spirit within you. This is not about ignoring where you need healing. It is about knowing at a deep level that you are loved, spiritually guided, divinely held, worthy, and capable of healing. As you trust in the spiritual light within you and your connection to the spiritual worlds increases, so too will your readiness to acknowledge and engage with that which needs healing. You'll feel safe and supported and ready to move on. You may feel your relationship with spirit is already strong enough to support such a process. In this case, the oracle is an encouragement to embrace your readiness and allow the grace of your spiritual journey to expand into all areas of your life. This oracle augurs a spiritual growth spurt, a forward leap on your path of healing and awakening. It is a reminder that no matter how large a challenge may loom, you can continue to grow your spiritual connection so that it is always more powerful than anything else. Wow. Okay, so this is telling you that it even mentioned control, okay? Right here, the Nine of Swords, where you've achieved some sort of control. That word stuck out to me. And that's part of what is giving you this sense of security. You now have control. However, Spirit is saying that there's sometimes you lose this control, but you have to understand you can go ahead and rely on Spirit to get you through times where control is not possible. So this is all about trust in the divine. All right. Well, that's what I have for you this week, Aries. I will see you week after next. Now, wait a minute. You have only one major arcana card. So that means that this is mostly in your control. However, this is going to be a big epiphany, okay? So, all right, so that's what I have for you at this time, Aries. I hope you enjoyed your reading. See you week after next.